Good morning. I'm here kind of early. It's about 7 o'clock. Today we are going to pour the foundation. Seen a lot of the time lapses of me putting forms up. I'm going to go over what I did after I finished the forms to support the wall, straighten the wall, and yeah, what I did until today to get ready to pour. First off, on the outside of the entire wall, I put whaler brackets, which are not this one, but this one here. Basically, they clip onto the forms and you lay a 2x4 in there, and then you pound this post down, and as you pound it down, it tightens up, it wedges the board up against the wall. So, in theory, that's supposed to keep the wall nice and straight. I also went along and leveled my wall at each of my brace points. So I have a brace about once every 12 feet and 6 feet from any corner. That 2x4 is supposed to keep the wall straight even when I pour. So after I pour, I got to do a couple things. I got to put the anchor bolts into the concrete where they need to go. And then I also go around the wall and eyeball it and level the wall at my braces and eyeball it and just kind of see if I can't make things straight again, whether it's pounded down on those whaler brackets or whatever, but it should all stay pretty straight. Also, any place where I have a horizontal 8-foot panel, I'd add these loop ties along the top to hold the top of the forms together. And since I'm going to be pouring the concrete, only 30 inches of concrete in this 48-inch wall, it's going to be hard to maintain that level. So here you can see an assortment of boards, but they're different sized jigs. So I cut a slot in them for the rebar to slip through. I'll lay these down in advance of where we're pouring. And once the concrete kind of fills up to that piece of plywood, bounce it and level out the concrete and move on. So I have one piece for corners, one for, I don't know, 20-inch panels, one for a 10-inch panel or so. I have a solid one because some of these don't have rebar, and might as well just have it solid. Then I have a little one because I do have some little spacers in here. This one's 6 inches, and then this will be my biggest one right here. So I might need it. Maybe I should trim that down just a hair. So yeah, you can see that I had to make them this small because there's those ties right there, and they have to fit between those ties because the concrete's below that level. Anyways, important thing to note is, oh boy, looks like the pump's already here. They're here 45 minutes early. All right, so back in this, I also had the wall ends here, so I had to block it off. Over there, I also did the same thing. But basically, when I pour the wall, I'm gonna pour this corner first because I only have 30 inches of concrete here and 9 foot 4 inches of concrete there. So I have about 12 feet, when you do all the math, it's about 12 feet of concrete back in this corner. And it's gonna wanna bubble up past to this board here. So we're gonna fill this corner first up to that point, move over there, do the same thing, and then pour all my short walls, and then come back to pour the rest of this wall. And we'll just finish off. So I have 33 yards of concrete coming today. Hopefully it's enough. Oh boy. There it is. Assuming it's gonna park over there, and I assume correctly, or not. He's turning around. I do not know where he is going. I might go talk to him.
Today is the day we're going to be pouring the foundation, so that's exciting. You can see the pump is here. Now we're just waiting for the cement truck, so yeah. Beautiful sunrise this morning.
Alright, so we finished pouring. Nothing significant happened, all went as planned. The two 6-foot windows I have in the wall, it was kind of a struggle to get the concrete to flow nicely underneath, but we got it figured out. I went ahead and put my anchor bolts up along the top of the wall. That'll tie the framing into the concrete wall to keep it more secure. And I guess I just wait till Monday, so a couple days, and I can pull the pins out and start tearing the forms off. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. And then on to backfilling and plumbing and getting ready to pour the slab. So that's it. So much work. Poured the concrete in so little time. So much work to form it up. So much work. Also, if you'd like to see more videos about the process that my wife and I are going through to build a house, feel free to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel, and that way you'll get notified when we get something else out on the tube. So, yep, that's it. See yas.